I can't believe it's been a year already since the birthday
I know.
party, but Drew, I think you're
I know.
absolutely right. Yeah, time flies. I'll tell you, we're getting older day by day, aren't we? But the kids are doing great, I'm sure. So certainly miss you and the family. And, I miss seeing everyone at the station, and I miss some of the viewers that we usually hear from is around there as well. So can't wait to get back into action there. But this week is going to be a week that I think all of us are going to be just happy with in terms of the forecast and getting outside. The only problem is we might get a little bit dry. We're starting to see those soils dry out. You'll see that here in a second. We'll talk a little bit about it. But first, tomorrow morning, we're dealing with just a couple spotty showers, maybe some spotty showers in the afternoon as well. We've got a lot of dry air in here, but notice we will have more clouds around tomorrow as an area of low pressure kind of works its way up through the area. But temperatures are chilly right now. We're in the 50s. Ashland, Norwalk, head out towards Chardon, Ravenna, Jefferson, Ashtabula, all in the 50s right now. Look at Youngstown, 54. We're all heading for the low 50s tonight. It's going to be a nice, refreshing night, and that wind continues out of the north and the east. Keep in mind, that's piling up water on Lake Erie out towards the island, so there are lakeshore flood warnings out there with the record high levels that we've had in Lake Erie this spring. But overall, we're dealing with a breeze that will continue tonight, and the dew points are low. You can barely even feel the air. We've got a very dry version of the air mass heading in from the northeast, and that arrives from Canada. You can see where the humidity is. It's out down towards the south. It will stay there over the next couple days. We'll get a couple waves. You'll feel the air a little bit this week, but nothing oppressive by any means. But you can see the low pressure that we have. It's slinging some moisture our way. We've got some clouds as this thing kind of spins around, may cause some spotty showers tomorrow morning and then again in the afternoon. I think most areas are dry, though. The bigger picture has that low pressure merging with another one off the Carolina coast, and it will sit there and spin for 4 or 5 days. They're expecting flooding rainfall down there, but it's a pattern that's just not moving. And the reason why, we've got another huge ridge across the southern half of the country, so nothing really flowing west to east, everything kind of trapped, but this is the same thing we did last week. We've got the heat building out in the plains, and that will build in here as we go throughout the week. So in your short term, your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast, keep some of those clouds, perhaps a shower or two coming in here tomorrow morning. Otherwise, another refreshing day. High temperatures only in the low to mid-70s once again, with a mix of clouds and sunshine. But by tomorrow night, that's when we really start to dry things out. That low will get some wheels on it heading down towards the Carolinas, and as a result we'll have just a couple clouds hanging around. Otherwise, sunshine for days. Temperatures will start warming. We should make it up into the upper 70s to near 80 on Tuesday, and then some after that. In terms of precip, the number you need to look at is the one at the very bottom. That's our surplus for the year in Cleveland, about 5 inches, a little bit less in Akron, Canton, and even less in Mansfield. But it's been a very dry June so far. Most places running 1 to 2 inches below average. And in terms of drought across the country, we don't have anything to worry about right now. But again, if we continue this dry spell that we're going to go into this week, that could certainly be a problem. And over the course of the next week, you can see not a lot of rainfall across the Ohio Valley. So Universal Windows Direct's 10-day forecast looks like this, climbing the ladder into the 90s later this week. Next chance of rain arrives this weekend on into next week. But overall, a summer-like looking week as we begin to look at the first couple days of summer. We'll be back with more after the break.